Hello Luiginoids, this is LuigiXRules playing Hey Pikmin. In the last episode we went through the tutorial level and the first expedition. And in between episodes I think I fixed the mouse problem. Oh, I don't think it saved after we... Yeah, it didn't save after we... Alright. So yeah, it didn't save after we checked out the logs, but in this episode we are going to go to the secret spot first. See what we can do here. So, there's something valuable there, but I don't see how you can get it. You might be able to figure out a way, though. Take your time and think carefully. So these levels are essentially mini puzzles. The first one is fairly simple, obviously. It's an 8 pellet there, so it's gonna take 8 Pikmin to collect. You just gotta throw them up. That's gonna call them, and then you can throw them up there so that they can carry it to you. And you grab it. So it's like an 8 pellet. Is this what I think it is? It certainly seems to be a pellet. If you take this back to the onion, you can make more Pikmin. What do you say, Captain Olimar? We could always use more Pikmin at work in the park. Yes, we could. So these levels are essentially just mini puzzles to get the pellets. Pretty simple, really. 8 more Pikmin are in the park now. And we reached 1,000 Sparklium with that. Cool. We probably reached 1,000 Sparklium before, but whatever. Now, as you can see, it has gold around it, which means you completed it. Now let's see what it says here. A flat, round object with strange writing on it. I call them pellets for lack of a better term. They seem to contain something important to the creation of new Pikmin. The one I tried at the Onion made some red Pikmin. This has nothing to do with pellets, but don't red Pikmin give you a warm feeling inside to look at? Sorry, that's an awkward question. You don't have to answer. Is he writing that to the ship, or what? I don't know. But anyway, we got another level to try out here. The Cavern of Confusion. Looks like we might get a new type of Pikmin here. See how confusing this cavern really is. Alright. So now, gonna start off this level. Nothing to the left, it looks like. Although you can kinda come up there. Alright, so got some leaves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Game seems to struggle a bit with this level. Alright, there's some yellow Pikmin. Yeah, okay. Captain Olimar, you found some yellow Pikmin. They're resistant to electricity, you know. Their other strength is that they're very light. If you need to get Pikmin up high, it's yellow ones you want. Alright, so the game seems to struggle with this level for some reason. That does not bode well for later levels. As you can see, red Pikmin cannot reach up that high. But yellow Pikmin can oh gosh, this might be a problem. Right, come on, yellow Pikmin. They can climb vines too. Kill that thingy. And oh, that's a new enemy there that we gotta be on the lookout for. Alright, I guess it gave up or something. Now we have 8 Pikmin. Ay. This is bad. I guess it does have an okay rating, but other games with an okay rating work just fine, so... There's more leaves here, but it doesn't look like anything spawns from them. Alright, so let's come over here, and 1 hit is all it takes. Ooh. This stuttering is getting kind of bad. I'm gonna continue with the Let's Play like this. It might not be the most fun thing to watch, though. So here's a tip. Right here, I'm tapping like right here, but if you tap higher, then they'll actually go further. Like that. And now, you can try and, like, normally Pikmin will not be able to reach that guy. Oh, oops. My trajectory's off. So yeah, again, I have my trajectory's kind of off because I mean I don't have the division of the screen, so I missed that and I accidentally made him land right on that. Luckily, you only need 4 for that. And alright, let's go in the cave here. Alright. One of these things. Luckily, they can bounce on them like that. And fun fact, Yellow Pikmin can bounce so high that they can come up there, but this chicken thingy is there first. So let's try that. See. Alright, so he's stuck up there, which means we can now grab this ring thing safely. Haha, you can't get us. And we got the first treasure of the level. The consolation prize. I am so sorry for that stutter. The game does not seem to like this area very much. Got some more Pikmin here. Look up here, y'all. Not flowers yet. For this area, you still only need 4. But oh! Okay, these are jetpacked again here. And hey, would you look at that? We got a can of tuna. The Ultra Sealed Aquarium. Okay, this is the first game with like an okay rating that I actually would agree with. Ooh, I did not play this game very far into it. This bodes terribly for the later levels. Alright, this looks like there's a path here. Because there is. Alright. Now we've collected that. And we got more of these thingies. Luckily he's on the same screen, so I should be able to get the trajectory right. Haha. Oh, wow. He bounced off of the guy into the poison bud thingy. That guy's up really high. I don't think we can even hit him from here. Luckily these things act as a kind of shield. Alright, let's try and get the trajectory right here. Nope. As you can see, my trajectory is really bad, which is not good, because you need good trajectory for this game. Oh hey, more Pikmin. Still not enough for flowers, because we lost 2. At least I'd assume that's why we don't have enough yet. Alright, we need to kill these guys. Alright, there we go. Finally accounted for the trajectory. So now we gotta... Actually, what it looks like we gotta do is we gotta build the bridge up a bit so that we can actually throw them high enough. Alright, build part of the bridge so that we can get high enough to throw them up there. That's a good puzzle. They seem to be slightly confused. Alright, come on, Pikmin. Stop walking that way. Okay, ooh, we got 2 ways to go here. Hey, look at that, it's another treasure. Alright, how many Pikmin does it take? It takes 9. Luckily we have that many. Alright, they didn't seem to go any faster when I whistled there, but hey, we got a pen. A peace missile. The names are always so funny. Love it. So now we can go in here. Oh hey, there's Pikmin up there. That looks like a firework. Right there. What's inside of it? What's inside? Oh, a bread bug. Okay, I can see why you're scared. Audience probably doesn't see why I'm scared, but I can. Alright, now we got 18 Pikmin. Could have had 20. Which, I'm thinking that 20 is probably the max for this game. See any more bread bugs? No. So, there's all these piles of leaves. Sometimes there's Pikmin in them, sometimes there's not. So it looks like all we really have to do is complete the level now. Oh, stupid bread bug. I see you. Oh, wow. accidentally lost another one there. So I wonder if there's anything this way. Then... Alright, well, there's a door here. Looks like we need quite a few Pikmin for this. Okay, I have enough. You need 16 Pikmin to go this way. Wonder what could possibly be this way if... Oh, it's the end. Cool. I have detected some sparklium in that hidden area. Let's check it out. This game has some secret exits in some of its levels. This level happens to be one of the levels that there's a secret exit in. The Cavern of Confusion. I don't see how that's so confusing, but whatever. Now we're done with the level. Got a lot of sparklium because of all the treasures we got. So the ship said we'd get something at 2,000, and I guess that's what that meter down there is. So we encountered our first yellow Pikmin, and brought 17 Pikmin to the park. So let's look at the logs first. Their ears may be big, but their bones are very light, so they can be thrown to great heights where other Pikmin can't reach. The other unique strength is the ability to shrug off anything that can shock or zap them, which is really useful sometimes. Here we got some treasure. My daughter started asking for real jewelry. The gleam in her eye as she looked at the stone on my wife's fingers was a little scary, but who am I to say no to my little girl? Of course, real jewelry isn't in the family budget, but I did get her a very real-looking one. If I know her, though, she's too sharp to be fooled for long. I'll have to make some sacrifices then. Ah, poor him. I wonder what that Pikmin icon in the bottom right is for. Oh, that's comparing its size to the Pikmin height. Okay. The ultra-sealed aquarium. The picture on this canister leads me to the conclusion that this is a fish tank. The SS Dolphin 2 said that what's inside is yummy to gnaw, which I thought was an odd way to say that. Yeah, not quite what he meant. It seems unbelievable that this planet is host to no intelligent life other than Pikmin, especially when I find artifacts such as this. What became of them? And did they know of any good jokes? What does peace have to do with it? Who knows? Anyway, looks like we can skip the Pikmin park, but let's go there anyway. Yellow Pikmin have arrived in the park. You can send them to areas with lots of electricity. They don't mind. So, tap the location. So sadly, while it does look like there's some electricity maybe on the right side there, the only place we can send them is where the red Pikmin are going. So it doesn't look like there's anything else here, but... So we got all 3 treasures. We completed the level, and 1-X, Cherrystone Pass, and, that's an interesting looking sign. I wonder what it says. He's talking about the amiibo ones, I think. So we have an extra area to go to, but before we do that, I'm gonna get back to where we found that secret exit. And I guess since I'm replaying the level, I'll showcase a few of the things that change when you replay a level. For one, every time a Pikmin comes out, you can actually skip the cutscene. And that's really it. And obviously, the level is the same layout every time, so I should be able to get through it faster. Especially since I don't have to worry about the treasures. One thing to notice that the poison drops that these things have, or the poison that these things drop, do disappear when you kill them. So that's useful. Also, the game doesn't seem to be lagging as much, now that we've already played through the level. The other thing to note is, while we don't have to worry about treasure anymore, there is something new that appears in place of the treasure on a replay visit. So first I'll wait for that guy to get over there, so that we can safely grab this piece of treasure. As you can see, it weighs 4 instead of the 3 that the ring weighed. And what you do when you get it is... It's something that's worth 50 sparklium, which is not bad, honestly. I'm pretty sure that's it for what I wanted to talk about stuff on a repeat visit. That's funny. Oh, you can do that? So yeah, basically, it's just an easy way to get extra Sparklium. You don't have to go out of your way to get them, but it can be useful if you're trying to grind up Sparklium for some reason. Like, look at that, I already have over 100 Sparklium. But of course, I would get more if other things happened. Alright, so this should be about where we stopped last time. There's a bread bug back here. Yeah, I think that way was where we went last time we were here, so now let's just go to the right. So we got a cave entrance. Let's see. We already collected all 3 collectible treasures up to this point, so let's see here. Yeah, that was it. So, looks like both exits are pretty much at the end of the level. As you noticed, I only lost 1 Pikmin this time, which is great. Preferably, I would lose 0, but eh. You never know. So, yeah, apparently the game has trouble loading in a level for the first time. So, of course you got 218, which means you collected enough Sparklium for the next thing. Oh, alright, so here's the new Pikmin arriving at the spot. Nothing really is happening, though, so they'll probably tell us if something interesting happens. You've harvested 2,000 Sparklium. Keep it up, Captain Olimar. You can now check the radar map with L and R during expeditions. See if you can get to 6,000 Sparklium. That's how much I need to restore the next feature. Cool, 2,000 Sparklium, you get a radar. Now that we've cleared the regular exit of the level, we get a path on to Area C, Mushroom Valley, which is what we'll be taking on in the next episode. Until next time, goodbye.